Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. I'm here at Tabon in Caticlan Aklan in the Philippines. This area right here is where Dazzle grew up and where the land that Dazzle bought here in Caticlan Aklan. Right behind this house right here is Dazzle's mom's house. Also looks like they're building something here. And then Dazzle's land is also behind this property right here. This is the way to Dazzle's mom's house and Dazzle's land. I'm just gonna walk to the port here in Tabon. Tabon Port and Tabon Beach. There's that building right there. And now I'm walking to Tabon Beach and Tabon Port. Not far at all to walk to Tabon Beach. That beach is where Dazzle used to go swimming as a kid. Now they have a port on that beach. That port is used to ferry passengers to Boracay Island. From Tabon Port to Boracay Island, it's about a 15-minute ferry ride. There are two ports here in Caticlan that they use to ferry people to Boracay. Right now, the Caticlan Jetty Port, the main port in Caticlan, is what they're using to ferry people to Boracay Island. This port that I'm walking to, they split time between Tabon Port and Caticlan Port, depending on the waves and depending on the tides. Sometimes the waves are too strong here at Tabon, and then sometimes the waves are too strong at the Caticlan Port. I would say about a 50-50 split throughout the year. 50% of the time they use this port here in Tabon, and then 50% of the time they use the port in Caticlan. When they use the port here in Tabon, this place is a madhouse. Full of tricycles, full of vans, all this parking area here, full of vehicles. That's the building right there, the main terminal here at the Tabon Port. They have really improved this port right here. Nice building here now at Tabon Port. Also right there, those are restrooms that they built here on Tabon Port. And they also moved the health center here in Malay. Right there, that building right there is the health center here in Malay Aklan. This is one of the floating pontoons here. that they use when they use this port. Right there you can actually see Crystal Cove. Crystal Cove is one of the stops during island hopping. There's 2 caves there on Crystal Cove where you can swim inside the cave. Pretty cool. I recommend you take that island hopping tour and visit Crystal Cove Island. And today I can tell it's high tide here at Tabon Beach. This beach right here is the beach where Dazzle used to swim when she was a kid. This is the port here in Tabon. This side right here, I notice more rocky side. More sand on this side of Tabon Beach. Those boats right there, those are local fishermen here in Caticlan. There's Kuya, I can tell they're going fishing. There's a view of Tabon Beach from Tabon Port here. I actually see a guy here snorkeling, probably trying to catch fish. Also, I see a lot of people here fishing. This would be the place where Dazzle would be going fishing. If we had time today to go fishing, I'm sure Dazzle would have been fishing right here at Tabon Port. But because of Leanna's birthday party, we probably don't have time to go fishing today. One of these days, I'm sure Dazzle, Leanna, and her mom will go fishing here at Tabon Port. I see 3 people right there on a kayak. Right there is Crystal Cove Island. That is one of the stops here for island hopping. When you do island hopping, like that boat right there, that's probably an island hopping boat, and they're headed to Crystal Cove Island. Because on that island, they have caves on that island where you can swim in the caves. Highly recommend that tour. Pretty cool that you can swim inside a cave at Crystal Cove Island. Right there, that little island right there, that is called Crocodile Island. Good snorkeling in that area by Crocodile Island. At one time, they let people on the island hopping tours snorkel on that area because they have nice coral in that area. But I think they're restricting it right now because people were damaging the coral by Crocodile Island. From this Tabon Port, you can actually see Boracay Island. Right there, straight ahead, is Boracay Island. That is how close Tabon Beach and Tabon Port is to Boracay Island. About a 15-minute ferry ride from Tabon Port to Tambisaan Port in Boracay Island. Lots of people here just fishing. They're just using a line and like plastic container to pull their line. But I did see a guy with a rod and reel right there. The guy right there has a rod and reel. So I'm sure one of these days Dazzle, Leanna, and their mom will be fishing here at Tabon Port.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you in our next video.